What's up? If you're watching the replay, make sure you hit the live chat so it doesn't look like I'm talking to myself. Hopefully, I'll get somebody in here to talk to. Let's see here. Turn the volume down. Anybody in here? Anybody want to join me tonight? Three watching, four watching. Darren, what's going on? Scratch and go crazy. Hello. John Ames, what's up? Not much. Just got off work about 30 minutes ago. Doing good. How about you? John Mark, what's going on? Figured I'd go live. Didn't see too many people live. A couple, 5 or 6 people hanging out. Anybody do anything exciting today? Glad to hear. Bucktails, how's it going? You was about to go live too, Mike? You want to join me? You probably got a party night tonight, ain't you? Got skunked. Dang it. That sucks. Yeah, I'm ready to start fishing. Won't be long. Duck season be ending a week from tomorrow. Lake will open back up for fishing, so I'll be crappie fishing quite a bit. Got 1 thumbs down already. Nice. Appreciate it. Was that you? Yeah, them ice huts are pretty nice looking. I did not puke. Yes, Mike. She's sitting right here. Blueless Homesteaders, how's it going? The Irish Train Guy, how are you doing tonight? No, I thought I was going to puke on the second one, but I did not. Old Buzztail, hello. Now, the first one slid right on down, but that one I chewed up, it was pretty nasty. Massachusetts. There's a lot of people, outdoorsmen, northeast and north. The worm burps, no. Michael Murphy, good to see you too. Thanks for stopping in. What are you up to tonight? Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance. Not much. Just got off work about 40 minutes ago. Nicholas, what's going on, man? I started smiling ear to ear when I watched your video. JC Outdoors, what's up? Old Buzztail, It's almost past your bedtime, ain't it? Thanks for hitting that thumbs up for me. Thanks, the Irish train guy. It wasn't anything I wanted to do, but figured I couldn't let people down. Tiffany, hello. No worms will be harmed in this video. I did get my new worm project in yesterday and got it all set up, so I'm gonna try to make a video on that tomorrow. Oh wow, 2 plane tickets to anywhere. Where are you gonna go? So you don't need a plane ticket to come fishing with me. You can. It's pretty. You're probably the closest person to me that I've met on YouTube so far. I think if I won 2 plane tickets, I'd probably go to Vegas. I've always wanted to go to Vegas. Probably a lot of other places that are better to go, but I like casinos and the atmosphere. So, dirty operations. Howdy, howdy. What's going on tonight? 3-week update tomorrow. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty excited about my new system I got. Hoping it turns out the way I want it to. I think it said anywhere in the US is what he had typed on his plane tickets. Yeah, I'd love to visit Ireland and some of the other places over that way. Yes, Nicholas, I'm definitely. I've got a lot of government places down here to fish. I'm sure you've got a lot up that way too. The Flying Jersey, what's going on? Vegas flights are cheap, yeah. Yeah, I'm not. If my son was a little younger, I think Disney would be cool, but he's 16 now. I don't think he'd. You don't want to go to Disney World? Disneyland? Next time? I'd love to go. Oh, now he's saying he'd like to go, so my bad. I want to ride that. I want to ride like all the rides. That's cool. Yeah. Heaven's Gate Cherry Farm. How are you tonight? Only cheap until you get to Vegas, Cruiser Max says. Yeah, I watch a lot of content creators out in Vegas, kind of trolling people and having fun. Buckeye Bassin TV, what's going on tonight? Thanks for stopping in. Just hanging out. Just got off work about 45 minutes ago. Didn't see a whole lot of people live, so figured I'd see what everybody was up to, give people a chance to meet some new other channels. Make sure you check everybody out. Got a variety of followers now. Right. I did not. I did not. I didn't work hard enough to have to shower. Most of the time I do. The crazy worm lady, how are you tonight, Emily? You working hard or are you working? Tiger Muskian, what's going on? Nice. Yeah, I watched the World Series of Poker. I've played Texas Hold'em a few times at the casino here and had had good luck the very first time and lost in like two hands the second time. Uh-oh, gonna get stuck at work. That's not good. Got cut off there at the end, Alec. Did you shoot any ducks? Number 400 for Cruiser Mac. Awesome. Worm came out just fine. Yes, Lilia, you missed it. Thanks for stopping in. Please hit that thumbs up for me. Got one thumbs down already. Oh, wow. Did you get some help or what happened? That sounds like an interesting story there, Alec. Yeah, my worm castings was normal. Nothing major. That's a good possibility, Cruiser Mac. Good possibility. Thank you, Deer Park Farmstead. Yes, Nicholas is going to hit 200 when he gets 200, which he is going to hit soon. He's going to eat a worm. Got something started here. Anybody else want to eat a worm when they get to their next milestone? If you don't know Lilia Kogan or the Crazy Worm Lady or Tiffany, they are worm content creators, put out worm videos, if not every day, pretty close to it. Central Coast bass. No, no, I didn't get sick or being outdoors. What's going on? Luckily, which we've done a little bit of research and think worms in captivity are safer for you than some out in the yard worms. But at least I know now if it come down to it, I could eat worms and be all right. Tiffany's not going to eat a worm. I don't blame you. I don't want to eat one again. I'll save that for the fish. But I'm not planning on using the kind I ate was the African nightcrawler. I'm not planning on using those for fishing. I'll probably use the red wigglers and the Europeans for fishing. Yes, show some love, Random Land. Not much being outdoors. Just got off work a little while ago. Just didn't see anybody live that was had a whole lot of people in there, so figured I'd go live. Congratulations on your 1,000. Bucktails. The first one I just swallowed, and then I got talked into chewing up a second one, and at 200 likes, so I did chew up the second one. And it was Michael. It was suggested that I kiss her right after eating the worm, and she kissed me back. So it's all good. Yes, that's the main reason I started raising the worms was for their compost and their fertilizer. Farm All Fanatic, what's going on? You don't know Farm All Fanatic? He is a Farm All Fanatic. No, no eating worms tonight. I mean, if I could set a deadline for 2000, like by the end of January, I might eat a red wiggler just to see if it tastes any better. Georgia Walker Family Vlogs. How's it going tonight? It's not too bad. Ah, Farmall wants to chew up a night crawler. Jumping jack worms. Well, I'm not sure what those are. I've heard of Alabama jumpers. Alec, it sounds like you had an interesting day. Muskie Hans, how's it going tonight? Fat Man Fishing, aka Sexy White Chocolate. Roats, yes, just hanging out. Roats, another good worm channel. Just hanging out. Seeing what everybody's up to. Having a cold beverage. No worms. A baby frog. There you go. I mean, I like frog legs, but I like them cooked. Oregon Beaver Outdoors. Hello. Nicholas won 2 free tickets to anywhere in the U.S. Where would everybody want to go if they won 2 free plane tickets? Squawk, I'm a bird. What's going on? Yeah, I would think there would be a lot of things eating raw would get you sick. All right, Mountain Bushcrafters Alliance, have a good night. John, I actually grow mealworms. I've had mealworms for, I'd have to go and look at my videos. I have only made, I think, 2 mealworm videos, but yeah, I've had them for a lot longer. And I use them for crappie fishing, bluegill fishing. Huh. Yeah, I'm not familiar with any rural areas of China. Yeah, I had a big population of mealworms. Mealworms are pretty easy to grow. They just turn into beetles, and then the beetles lay eggs. And I had used some oatmeal from a dollar store and wasn't aware that you're supposed to freeze it to try to get rid of any grain mite eggs. So when you eat oatmeal, chances are there's grain mites in your oatmeal. So I would recommend freezing it. And I got grain mites real bad, and I used some insecticide on my bins and put the beetles back in there, and there was still residue, and I killed them all. So I had to start over. But I'd say at one time I had over 1,000 beetles. They're probably about 3/4 of an inch long. Yeah, these like the mites that are in my worm bins, they don't seem to crawl out, but these grain mites just look like dust, and they were crawling out. And I was kept them in my house. Now I've got them out in my shed, and they they're back again, but they're out in the shed, so it's no big deal. Yeah, they multiply pretty quick too. I haven't had any beetles in the worm bin. All I've had is the little red mites and the little white mites. I haven't had any springtails or beetles. I will check out the jumping jacks. It's pretty loud. Yeah, Fat Man Fishing has a unique way of telling people he got their channel. Northwest Open season, what's going on? Just everything. Thanks for joining. Nathan likes drums. Thanks for stopping in. Make some beetle juice. There you go. Colorado Donkey Watch. Hello. How's it going tonight? Love the name, by the way. You have a compost now. All right, Michael. Have a good night. Appreciate you stopping in and hanging out for a while. 4:20 time, yeah. Bud Light time for me. Must be nice. A lot of people meeting new people tonight. Stopped at the 2. Just living. How are you, Paula? Funny guy. All right, Georgia Walker Family Vlogs. Have a good night. A great Sunday. Throw food and paper. Okay. I'm doing good. Got off work about an hour ago. Thought I'd go live and hang out for a little while. See who wanted to stop by. Uh-oh, ROAD's almost at 100. Good night. All right, Central Coast Bass. Good luck editing. Have a good night. Rubster 760. Not much. What's up with you? Killdeer Survival. Hello. Got a lot of snow too. I'll probably burn the midnight oil till probably won't stay up as late as I have the past couple live streams, but I keep my, where do you keep her warm? I have a shed that's just whatever temperature is outside for my mealworms. I keep my composting worms inside. Caterpillar Tunnel. I'm not sure what that is either. Imagine Acre Wood, what's up? Batman. Funny guy. Flying Jersey, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a while. Batman is hilarious. My favorite worm to breed and why? Well, I'm still fairly new at it. I just got started with the Red Wigglers August, first part of our August, and I think I'm on October, around October with the African night crawlers and 3 weeks with the Europeans. So, I mean, I like the Africans the best, I guess. If I had to pick, they're the biggest. They've got some pretty castings. Breeding worms like breeding dogs, I think it's a little easier than that. And I'm sure they still get locked up, but you don't notice it much. All right, clueless homesteaders, thanks for hanging out. Have a good night. And I'd say the worms breed a lot more than dogs do. Yes, worms are very low maintenance. You just feed them your scrap foods, anything but meat or dairy, and you don't have to worry about the worms biting the neighbor's kid. Booker TV, how's it going? You don't have to take your worms for a walk. No. Yeah, my yesterday's video, I picked out those 100 European cocoons, so it'll be interesting to see how many baby worms we get from those. I'd like to do an African nightcrawler cocoon bin only too, but you I can't find the cocoons. I think I've found one, maybe two. Luke, what's going on? Appreciate the shout out and your, well, for Cole Outdoors for the morning show anyways, in your last video. Bucktails, they don't pee on the carpet, but they might crawl out of what they're in and die on the carpet. Yes, I will. I would at one time. I won't again. I did have 5 or 6. I'm guessing it was the red wigglers had crawled out of the worm factory. See, Friday morning. Just living. You don't have Lilia yet? You got her now. Check her out. She's another worm lady. Passion, what's going on? You partying hard tonight? Everybody tell Rocco happy birthday. My worms are in my back sunroom, so I mean, I'd say it's around 70. I think we don't have central air and heat in the back room, but we keep the door open, so we keep our thermostat on 72. Yeah, definitely an opportunity. I mean, it's fairly easy. Lunch break angler, what's up? Can't ride a dirt bike in the snow? I've never rode a dirt bike. Yeah, make sure you check each other out. I am smoking my electronic cigarette. Got the red oak flavor in it. Well, okay. I'm gonna hide that just because of the word. But yeah, I agree. Yeah, Lily, I used to smoke cigarettes, so I do my vapor now. Haven't had a cigarette in about 14 months, 12 days. Uh-oh, the New Year's resolution. I don't know if it's any healthier or not, but it's cheaper and I don't have the smoker's cough anymore. And I don't stink like a cigarette. Hi, Melinda. I'm good. How are you tonight? Just hanging out. Free range worm farming. Yeah, the worms in your yard are a little bit different than the composting worms. But I mean, they work the same for fishing, I guess. Yeah, lunch break angler. It's just another habit, basically. Hey, you want to join me, Fat Man? I actually set it up for hangouts. Since you missed me eating my worm, I actually that was my first and only time I've done hangouts. Oh no, can't drink the worm tea. No. Okay, Mama Cookie, you got a question? Thanks for joining. I don't think I'd said hi to you yet. How are you tonight? Yeah, we got a little bit of snow yesterday, maybe an inch or inch and a half, but it all melted this morning with the rain. Marcellus, what's going on? Definitely gonna get sick. I hope not. Never been fishing ever. Not that I'm aware of to have a license. If you don't know Nicholas, make sure you got him. He's gonna eat a worm when he hits 200, and he is 15 away. Making steak. That sounds good. I'm in southern Illinois, right on the Ohio River across from Paducah, Kentucky. Never ever. Wow. My wife didn't fish until about 6 or 7 years ago, and before that it was me saying just one more cast before I was done, and now it's her. I've got to get her to leave. She's like, one more cast. Colorado Fisher, what's going on? Roat, Nicholas Pool Yachts Outdoors. He's going to eat a worm at 200 subscribers. Colorado Fisher, I'm good. Been off work a little over an hour. figured I'd go live, see who wanted to hang out and talk tonight. Mama Cookie, I hope I don't have to have a permit. I wasn't aware. All right. Yes, I did eat a worm on my last live stream. If you want to check it out, I've got the timestamp on the video down in the comments. So you don't have to watch the whole thing. All you've got to do is click on the comments there. Let me see if I can add. I done forgot how to do it. I've only done it once. Where is it at? Well, shoot, give me a second here. Trying to figure this out. Give me a second, Josh. I'm trying to figure it out. There we go. Invite people. Huh?
It worked? Can you see me?
Yes. Yes. Time flies live streaming. I've already been on for 45 minutes. That seemed like I've been on for 5 minutes. All right. I got. Yeah. Yeah. Time flies. Figure this out here. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Turn this other one off here. All right. What's going on, man?
Oh man, hiding down in the basement. They don't want to be too loud and wake the kiddos up.
Right?
Miss Fatman's been. I went on Monday and had to go up to the hospital on Monday because I got laryngitis really bad and my tongue almost swelled where I couldn't drink, eat, or breathe. And then go figure, I get better, go to work all week, and then Friday I had to take Miss Fatman fishing in because she had a bad earache, so she'd been laying down all day. She watched some of you guys' live streams and kind of just relaxed in bed all day. Loving the sickness.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get
Yeah,
that
my
light up.
wife's had a sinus infection. Yak Stream Fishing, what's going on? Bouncer Slab, welcome. Thanks for joining. Larry Johnson. I've got Fat Man Fishing joining me tonight. Grace's Worlds TV. Thank you for hitting that like button.
Yeah, Bouncer Slab's been on a lot lately. I haven't seen him on a lot of live streams. He's been showing a lot of love.
Yeah. Yeah, I met him in a live stream a couple weeks ago.
He's right down the street from me. We're going to get together eventually.
Okay, cool.
I got a lot of neat things going on. There's a small chance that me and PGH bottom feeders will get together tomorrow and do some catfishing. We'll have to see. Depends on the weather, I guess, and that good stuff. But trying to. Just got to get you up here. That'd be the biggest accomplishment is getting you the whole way up Pennsylvania, get a nice trout.
Yes. Yeah, one of these days I'll be off these 2 to 10s and be off Monday through Friday, or working Monday through Friday off the weekends, and I'll be able to do some weekend traveling, hopefully.
Things end up working out. I make my own schedule. I own my own business, so I work a lot of hours, but I make my own schedule. I can take off vacation whenever I want. I just don't get paid for it while I'm on vacation.
Colorado Fisher, it says Google in the top corner because I'm live through Google Hangouts. That's the only way to get somebody on Hangouts JNC No Limit TV. Actually, I got more sleep last night than I've gotten for the past 2 weeks. Now, it was hard to stay awake at work tonight.
There we go. Now I can see the chat.
Yes, there's a lot of people that raise worms Northwest open season.
Roat must be talking about you.
She thinks she's talking about sexy white chocolate.
We got Mr. and Miss Wiggler over there.
Just everything's going to eat a worm at 150.
Man, see what you started?
I know.
I'm sorry. See what Jimmy started?
Yeah, it's all Jimmy C's fault.
That's the reason why I don't ask anybody what they want me to do at 1,000. I'm afraid to see what they're going to come up with.
Right.
I think I'll hit 1,000 by the end of the year.
Oh yeah, you keep hitting these live streams and you'll be there in no time. I mean, if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't be nowhere close.
Well, where do you see my next video? You thought the tag video was something.
Got a good
I don't know if you're new to it or seen, but Flow Rider Hillbilly must have seen my tag video in the comedy, and he called me out on his channel for a costume contest.
Ah, I didn't see that.
Yes, I don't know how we're going to do all that because, it's different breeds, I guess you'd say. From my channel to his channel is completely different. So I think I'm going to join his live stream, but post the announcements on mine to go. But I told him, I didn't tell him yes or no yet. So he's getting his reply video probably tomorrow. You might want to see that.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. Jag is a great community player. Tiffany hit 50. Sweet. Just everything says you should. When you hit 1,000, you have to jump in close to frozen water.
Well, and then we have to be like a life raft. You have to tie that rope on me. Someone's gonna be yanking this big old boy out. I'll probably freeze in there and stiff. But as for Jag, yeah, I mean I love the idea of Jag, Yankee Crank, and G Money Strong, the whole Yankee Crank World Challenge they're doing.
Right.
I like that idea. I reached out a couple lure companies, and one of them was I'm not going to say the name, but they do custom paints like Yankee Crank does. And they said that they tried one rod, one reel, and some other channels and just didn't work out for them, so they weren't interested.
Right. Now, JNC said close to frozen water.
Oh. I may be hot and be full of hair, but I'll still freeze. I don't think anybody wants to see that anyways.
Yeah, you'll have to come up with something good for 1,000.
Northwest open season says he's a bad boy every day for work. That's what he dresses up as.
Oh yeah. Heck yeah.
How do you?
Yeah.
Lunch break. Can't say that word, bud.
I missed it. I'm on top chat. I forget to change it to live chat. Dang it. I probably done missed a bunch of comments.
I'm trying to stay on. I got the old lady's tablet up, so now I can actually see the chat. Because every time I'm on my phone, I never see the chat, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
He just said the bad word. That was all. I haven't seen J&C. Have you guys been doing live streams? You were doing live streams for a while fishing, but
I think they've been having some issues with their son.
Oh.
J&C, when you hit 1K, you're over 1K. What are you talking about? Thought you was it. Yak stream fishing. I got about 1.5 inches of snow yesterday, and that was about it.
Yeah, J&C's almost at. They have 1,339.
Okay, I knew they was over. Yeah, Tiffany, the one I chewed up, it was pretty nasty, but Yak Stream wants to know if anybody else from Ohio
Yak Stream, I'm from Pennsylvania, so if you want to send me email, I'm trying to get some Ohio's to come out in Pennsylvania. We can do a collab.
Yeah, so far Nicholas Pouillat's the only one that's fairly close to me. We're going to try to get together and do some fishing.
I think that's the best.
About 2 hours.
I think that's the best way to help each other out. Channels come together because it's just you get all breeds of life.
Right. Good. J&C said their boy's doing great now. I'm glad to hear that. We had a lot of people praying for you guys. Colorado Fisher, no, my main spot to fish is closed for duck season, and I'm not duck hunting tomorrow. That's why I figured I'd go ahead and live tonight. It's just been so terrible. I'd rather hang out here at night and get up and join Cole Outdoors morning show in the morning and then go duck hunting and not see anything or shoot. But about 8-9 days, that Monday the 21st, the lake opens back up for fishing, hopefully, and I'll be on the crappie. It's going to be a lot different this year. Usually they pump the lake down for duck hunting, pump it over into the duck hunting area. Well, this year there's been so much rain, the lake's full where normally all the shallows are dried up. So all the crappie are in one deep area. There'll be like 40 guys shoulder to shoulder, and they're trying to crappie fish. And with the water being so high this year, I'm guessing they're going to be spread out pretty good. So it'll be a little different. Have to try to find them. Why are messages deleted? If it's
I deleted just everything. He changed it after I deleted it. He did it normal.
Roat was asking. I didn't see it. You can't use the S words, support or subscribe in the chat. It'll be popped up for spam.
Thanks, Bucktails.
Yeah, it's been warm here. We were in the 60s, Thursday, and then turned off cool Friday and Saturday, got some snow. Then it was back warm today. Roat, did you get a message deleted? I missed it.
I don't think I remember deleting any of his. Somebody I had to prove, but that was it. It wasn't Roat.
Yeah, I didn't see where you got anything deleted, Roat.
Me either. What's your plans to do different this year, Grant, than you've done any other year or any other time on your channel or anything else?
I don't think I missed Hook 'em Dano. If I didn't say hi, hello, sorry I missed you. And just everything, you'll hit it. Just keep going to chats and being friendly to people. I mean, really, just I got new cameras, so it's saying you're sending too many messages. I'm not sure on that. I don't have anything set up for too many messages. I've got the new cameras this year, so I'm going to try to get different angles and try to add a little more touch to my videos. Buddy of mine got a drone, try to get some drone footage, just try to make better quality videos more than anything.
Yak Stream, it's Fat Man Fishing. I watched this Australian channel. They got a mine, and I wanted to show them love, so I go on there. And his beginning was so good. I thought it was a Discovery Channel like narrator and everything. Here's him with his drone, and he was doing the voiceover. He just did such a good job. I thought I was on Discovery Channel until he started fishing. I realized it was actually him the whole time.
Right. Huh. Yeah, Bucktails, I got the Tacticam 5.0s, and I did do a review video on it. It's like one of my top 5 regular videos now. It's a lot of people wanting to see reviews on it. And so far I've been happy with them. Tori, Anarchy Worm being another worm channel. Got a lot of worm friends in tonight. Make sure you check her out too.
Tiffany says nope. I don't know what that was too, but I like how she did it.
Just everything asked if he could cook the worm. I think she was saying no.
I just like how she put the thumbs down and the tongue.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I got that Tacticam, and then I also got a Olympus TG5 Tough. Rebecca, how's it going? And Holster Fishing, how's it going? But it's waterproof and freeze proof and supposed to be drop proof. So last year, all my fishing videos, every one of them was just with my GoPro 4. So I'm hoping to get a little bit better quality, different angles.
That's what I want to do this year. I have a session. That was just something I could afford when I first started, and that's all I've been using.
Okay.
It does all right.
Yeah. Rebecca, I'm doing good. Been off work for about an hour and a half. Just hanging out. Looks like a lot of people meeting new people. Talking with Fat Man Fishing.
Yeah. Sexy white chocolate.
Sexy white chocolate.
If you haven't hit the like button yet, please hit it on your way in or way out.
Yes, sir.
Show that love. I went through my comments today because of my last couple of videos, and it's too hard on my phone to want to reply to all the comments because I get, I don't know, 20, 30 a day. So it's like, because I always try to comment on everybody. I try to show them love, reply back. Man, it's that hard to do. I can't even imagine it at 1K, 2K, 3K, getting all the comments trying to keep up with that.
Right. Can you comment, or do you want me to put your link in?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can comment. Who's asking what?
Rebecca C is wanting to get you.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to watch some regular videos tonight. I got caught up with quite a few. That's why I got off of Cole's live stream early. So I go watch some videos. Yak Stream Fishing wants to know if you got any good streams your way.
Yep. Extreme. I'm mainly fish streams. I've been trying lakes. And I got a kayak coming and a boat and trailer I'm buying this year and stuff. But streams is mainly what I fish around here. There's lots.
Marcellus, Marcellus, that means that somebody has subscribed to your channel. Who, me, your friend Slab is saying hello. That bouncer Slab back, different channel. Go ahead, talk about your streams. That video you put up today, that was a little stream, wasn't it? Just off of a spillway?
Yeah, what it is we have a Canoe Creek State Park here, and it's a big lake that holds, oh my, carp, catfish, pike, muskies, trout, bass, large, small, by almost every species. And when the water gets high, the spillway goes over, and then they hang out the bottom spillway, and then that stream's what falls out of it. And it just, for as good as there's so many good holes in there that hold fish that they breed, and then it's full of fish all the time.
Yank your crank. It's going good. How's it going for you tonight? Big boy, this is Fat Man Fishing, aka Sexy White Chocolate.
Yeah. Rebecca C. My mailing address is in my descriptions in my videos if you want to send me some cupcakes.
Yeah, Yank Your Crank joined us this morning on Cole Outdoors and got to learn a lot about his crankbaits.
Very informational. You should be able to go back in Cole's live stream and see that if anybody wants to see it.
Who Me is saying Canoe Creek has giant walleye.
I just read today they had walleye. I did not know that. But again, I don't fish the lake a lot because I'm not bank fishing for lake. I got a canoe and stuff this year, so we're definitely going to hit because there's some big largemouth in there. I'm going to get it close to double digit this year.
Heck yeah.
Aw, Rebecca, you can store buy them. I'm okay. You can pick it out and put your own little sprinkles on if you want.
That's good stuff.
Yes, Roat. Fat Man Fishing, Sexy White Chocolate. That was just a spur of the moment name I come up with, and it's kind of been stuck. Like Mr. Wiggler's eventually going to get stuck, hopefully.
Who was it that come on today that he said his name was Mr. Wiggler? Or
No, it was
something Wiggler.
something.
Me says Fat Man Fishing can be her cupcake. That's a fattening cupcake. You might die from that. I didn't buy Yak Stream. I don't know yet. A guy I work with, he lives by Susquehanna River, and he used to kayak down it. And now he has a boat. He just has his 2 kayaks sitting up there, and he told me I'd come up and just get them and have them. So I got to pick them up yet this year.
Nice. Big boy, I don't know if he has or not.
I don't know what Sugon is, or is that how you say it? Sugon? Sugon? Is that a stream? See, what's crazy is people don't realize the streams I'm fishing, I'm new to them. Like I just moved to the area a year ago, so everything you should see me fishing, that's all new to me. It's not like my hometown creeks and stuff like I know.
Yeah. How long you lived there? Did you see Big Boy's comment?
Big Boy, you mean? The Sugon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's what I was saying. I don't know if it's that Sugon. Yeah, I don't think so, Big Boy. It was a good try. It was a good try. Touche.
Oh, shoot.
I like comedy too. I tend to catch on a little bit quicker than Grant did.
Yeah, he got me the first night he come in on a different one. And I'm saying it out loud, and I'm like, oh, finally it caught me. It's like, dang it.
So, have a good night, Bucktails.
Good night, Bucktails. Have a great Sunday.
Yeah, me and Bouncer Slab definitely going to get together. He said as soon as crappie start biting, he wants to go. So I told him I fish every weekend, preferably Saturday. So if he wants to go, we're going.
Yep, that'd be nice. See some collaboration videos.
I try. I feel like on my channel, I try to get a whole bunch of new people, so it's not always one person you see. Kind of get to know other people, and you see how the comments are. So it's like you get that in real life between 2 people back and forth and see it happening. I think it's entertaining.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah, Northwest open season, there's a big worm growing, raising community. I think we've got several different Facebook groups, and a couple of them have over 20,000 members. And I don't know, Big Boy, that thumbs down was one of the top first 5 thumbs. I think I had 4 up and 1 down right off the bat.
It's probably somebody like me has fat fingers and they were trying to hit the thumbs up, but it didn't happen. Where did I see? Where is it at? Yeah, hook 'em. If you've seen my channel, you know the trout magnet. I'm all about it.
Lunch break angler. Where about are you at? Can't remember. It takes me a little while to catch on people's real names and where they're located. Yes, who me? Doing good tonight.
What did you end up? What was the most you had when you were doing that worm at one time in the feed?
It was like 250 or something.
I think Miss Fat Man's gonna come down and yell at me.
Uh-oh. She said she'd see me whenever she asked me if I was going live tonight. She said, all right, we'll see you later.
Oh, she hears me. Here she comes. Yes, I'm down here on.
SWC. What was that question for?
Hi, babies. We are live with Grant. Grant says, "Where were you at?"
What's going on?
There was screaming kids for their father.
Uh-oh.
Told you I was in trouble.
What's going on? I think Baskin Bink's in Ohio, aren't you?
I don't know where it's at.
Somebody was asking who's in Ohio. A 100 brown trout. I'll have to try to find that one.
Maybe that's you. Maybe.
Hook'em Dano wants to know where you get your trout magnets from.
I get mine from Field and Stream usually, but for some reason Walmart always has the odd colors when Field and Stream runs out. They just always stock them. I don't know why, but for the most part, Field and Stream's where I get about all my bait from.
Okay.
I do know that I Rapella, as everybody knows, Rapella Lure. I messaged them about having a YouTube channel and seeing about them sponsoring, and they didn't sponsor me, but they did give me VIP pricing on their site. So I get like $4 or $5 off per lure.
Nice. Yeah, Baskin Binks. Somebody was asking if there was anybody else from Ohio up earlier in the chat. I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. I'm going to ask them if they were in Ohio, told them about coming over. And I'll be dang if I remember who it was now. So many good channels, it's hard to remember. Excuse me, who you talk to.
All right. The Irish train guy. Hello.
Thanks, Yankee Crank. He said he likes my fat monkey finger comment in my thing. That was anytime I make fun of me, I always run it past the boss over here. She's pretty good at that. So if I come up with something good, she approves it.
Right. Yeah, I guess it was Yak Stream. Is he still in here? Yak Stream Fishing.
If not, you could probably go up and click on his link, couldn't you, and put it in there so everybody has it, can message him. Wants it.
Right. Bassenbank, send me your email. I'll let you join.
Me and Bassenbank's going to go Pine Timing this year. He's in Ohio.
So I guess Ohio's just south of Pennsylvania.
West.
Okay, west. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm in the middle of Pennsylvania, so it's not like I'm close to it, but it's like 3.5, 4 hour drive to Pine Timing, but it's a good lake and there's a lot of good stuff, so we'll do her.
Dangerous Criminals, what's up? Thanks for joining. Braden Sports and Outdoors, what's up, buddy? It's 11:40 here too. Just hanging out.
12:40 here.
Montana Man, glad you stopped by for a sec.
If you guys haven't yet, hit the like button.
Please hit that thumbs up. Big Money's live. Thanks for showing the love, brother.
Did somebody have a live and these people come from there? It's a lot of new people at one time.
Yeah, there wasn't anybody that had it but 5 or 6 in live whenever I went live. Thank
Yank
you.
your crank, you want to come up to Pennsylvania, we can fish them. Sorry, Grant.
Oh, you're right. Uh-oh, dangerous criminals almost to 500.
Bass and Binks just posted his email for you.
Got it. Have the same back scratcher. They work good.
I always buy the middle ones, but somehow I break them. Them telescopic ones you pull out and then you scratch it back, put it back in. They're like bear claws on the end of them or something. Shape.
Yeah, my son had like I don't know, I want to say a book fair, but whatever you want to call it, but it wasn't books. It was just random stuff at school. And he brought that home from school and said, I bought you something, Dad.
Sure.
Big Money's Life. We have Fat Man Fishing, and now we've got Bass and Binks TV.
It's hard to see Bass and Binks because he broke his phone, so that's about as good quality as you get.
Yep.
Looks like he's smoked out, don't it?
Yeah.
Like saying I'm either in a hot box room or I'm in the shower.
What are you up to tonight?
Just got done shoveling snow. I thought it was 10, and here it's like 12 something. Almost 1 o'clock.
Almost 1 o'clock, yeah.
Yeah. How much snow did y'all get?
Well, 2-3 inches so far, probably.
Yak Stream's back, Bass and Binks.
Yeah, Yak Stream Fishing. Bass and Binks just joined the panel. He is in Ohio.
Yeah, Josh. I mentioned Palmatoonie. I'm like, let me see if Fat Man is close to Palmatoonie. So my dad used to have a pontoon there. I used to go on that lake all the time. That's actually where I caught my first bass at.
Yeah, I'm 3.5 from there, but we're gonna make it happen.
I'm about an hour and a half. I just checked like 2 days ago.
Grant said in about 2 years when he reaches 1 million and he eats like 50 worms, he's gonna take a vacation up here.
Yeah.
I'd do it for 100,000.
I'll give you credit. I rewatched your live stream and you at least didn't just hurry up and do it. You showed your tongue and all that. That was good presentation. Some others might have got a little queasy, but once you have kids and see about everything, you know, it's easy to put down.
I don't got kids yet. I'm only 19.
So tell him how you feel.
I'm a young.
Yeah. Need to wait a few years.
Yeah, I don't plan on having kids until I'm mid to late 20s.
Thanks, Big Money Life. I'm glad you already did.
And Tiffany says that was hard to watch me eating a worm. She's a grandma. Yeah, Roat, Bass and Binks is hard to see because his phone's messed up.
That's Bass and Binks' new investment this year is to get a computer that he doesn't break, so he can do better live streams.
This is my phone.
Yeah, my buddy David, he doesn't have a YouTube, but he was on there watching. He said, man, I can't believe you stuck your tongue out and let it was crawling around.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
CM Outdoors, good morning. Almost.
I have a hard time keeping track of CM, ANJ, was there DN? The initials. I can't remember which one's from where.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of letter name outdoors. Beth Higgy, hello. How are you tonight? Big Money, have a good night. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit.
He wants you.
Anybody new, hit that thumbs up. Please hit that for me. I'd appreciate it.
How I feel.
Northwest Open Season, she did it right after I ate the worm. Yeah, Extreme Fishing, have a good night.
Big Money's Life. Have a good night.
In My Feelings.
Northwest wants to know if your wife's been able to kiss you since you ate worms.
Yeah, she did on the live stream right after the worm.
See you later, Yak Stream. Thanks for visiting.
Yeah, Roat, I'm not sure how many messages. I think that's just a YouTube thing that you can only send so many messages so quick. I don't have it in slow chat, I know.
Yeah, what is all that stuff? What's slow chat and all that?
Slow chat, you can set it to all right, Logan, have a good night. You can set it to where people can only comment every so often.
Gotcha.
Is that Logan Rowe that commented that he's leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Dayton.
Also, he's from Ohio too.
Yeah.
DC, what do you need the link for? What link are we looking for?
Been in Dayton once.
I missed that. Sorry.
He's looking at me like I'm comfy. I'm like,
Yeah, Josh, supposedly there's rumors on the PA side of Palmatooning Lake there's been a 14-pound bass. I think it might have been a largemouth. I know there's smallmouth and largemouth in that lake. But yeah, there's rumors of a 14-pound bass. I think largemouth. Oh, wow. Don't know how true that is, but
Colorado Fisher, that seems awesome. And yeah, bass and mix. I'll be happy with a 4-pound bass back to back or anything. I mean, I'm not greedy. Fish is a fish. I just enjoy fishing. As long as we catch fish, it's a great day. And if we don't catch fish, we get to hang out. So it's still a great day.
first bass out of that, my first bass ever was, like I said, at Palmatooning Lake, and it was about that big.
I got her. That's half the problem.
About 5-6 inches. It was a little thing.
Yeah, that's a big bass.
See? That's your boy.
Dad.
What's the biggest bass you've caught? Bass and Binks?
It's embarrassing, but probably like 2.5 pounds.
Okay.
Don't feel bad. My biggest is, this is crazy. My biggest is 4 pounds 6 ounces, largemouth. But I've hooked on to a bigger one. But I was helping I took a friend's son fishing, and I seen the bluegill were busting off the top in the shallow, so I threw. I mean, I had a long way to throw a Senko, and then I hooked onto it, and I gave it to him to reel in because that's who I was taking fishing, and he reeled in a 7-pound bass. But I hooked it and everything. Like, nothing worse than seeing that, right?
Hey.
Yes.
You have less than 10 minutes to get off. You're on my time already.
Okay. Tiffany says, check me out, Yak Stream. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I've never caught a 7-pounder. I've caught about 6.5, my biggest.
My
Well, when I
one buddy, One buddy, Chuck, that kind of got me back into fishing. I've always fished all my life, but he's the one that and YouTube. His friend Julian lives next to her. His friend lives next to a dude that has property, and I guess it's like #1 greatest private pond in Ohio in Field and Stream magazine or something like that. I have no clue.
Northwest Open Season says we need to step up our game.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
Bannock caught a 5.31, and we took it to the. She sighed over me starting the story. We took it to a taxidermist to get it mounted, and he called me, I don't know, a month or so later. I thought he was calling me to tell me it was done, but he was saying, I guess he's got 2 different buckets he puts it in, and he'd put it in the wrong bucket and ruined it.
Oh,
It's not like you kept a oversized.
man, Northwest is on us. There's PGA's bottom feeders. He's up late.
What's up, PGH? Batman was telling us you were going to take him and show him how to catch some fish pretty soon.
Yeah, Josh, there is muskie in Palmatuning Lake.
Yeah, I think Palmatuning holds about everything, kind of like Canoe Creek does, but just bigger because it's a bigger body of water. Grant must be taking the Cheerios and peeing on them. Taking a break.
I don't know how much you care about. I think the first time was in your live stream, you're talking about Amish people. I don't know how.
Oh, yeah, around here, Amish, if they find a hole, they'll fish it out. You better get the first couple of days or it's over for you.
There's a whole lot of Amish people up by Palmatuning. Whole lot.
PGH bottom feeders. I had in the tag video I tagged you in. I asked you if you could spend one full day with me, what would you want to do? At this point, I pretty much think I know. I don't know what my biggest crappie is, Yankee Crank. To be honest, when I was a kid, we used to fish crappie all the time. Now I catch them, I just throw them back. I mean, they've been big as my hand. Some of them bigger than I can get a grip around, but not too many of those. The Extreme says, I said I was going to go to bed, but it's just too hard to get off of here.
Anchor Crank wants to know what our biggest crappies have been. I've always said if I caught a 3-pounder bigger, I would get one mounted, but my biggest is about 2.5. Good night, Northwest Open Season. Thanks for the hard time tonight.
This fat man's telling me I better get off here right now. She's yelling at me.
Yeah, our state record in Ohio, our state record largemouth, 13, I believe, caught in 1976 in a private pond in northeast Ohio, kind of where I'm at, on a, what was that, hula popper or jitterbug. And our state record smallmouth, 9.5, and that's caught by one of KVD's. I think KVD's uncle on Lake Erie. Lake Erie has big old smallmouth.
Yeah, I've not caught very many smallmouths. Most of the places fish don't have them.
Don't feel bad. Every time I try to smallmouth fish, I don't catch one. I've never caught one. My name is Bass and Binks, but I never caught a smallmouth, which is embarrassing.
Everybody, sorry. Too fat to hunt's give me a hard time. He said the old lady's cracking and snapping the whip.
Yeah, she's ready for some cuddles.
See Yanks in there.
Too fat to hunt. I just mentioned you today. I think it was one of your comments you sent to me. He was on Coles, and I don't think he saw my comment, but he was on there, and WTF Mike kept calling him Fat Man and then change it. So he always wins them dang contests and giveaways. So I wrote on the comments, haha, take that. And you're not invited to my giveaway. But obviously he's allowed.
Is that Goobert's outdoors in here? I don't think he is. I haven't seen him.
Nah, beautiful stream. See you later.
Good night.
All right, I think I'm gonna get off here before I get in a cough and never get to fish again.
All right, man. Have a good night. Good night,
See
Tabby.
you, Josh.
Appreciate you having me on.
Been
I'll
fun.
catch you on next time. Maybe she'll be up and awake, and then I'll catch you on a longer one.
Okay.
Have a
Take
good night.
care. Thanks for joining me.
You're welcome. Bye.
Later. So you got any new videos coming out soon, Bass and Banks?
Next one I planned. Pretty sure you've seen him in the stream. Hook and Hunt. My buddy Hunter. Me and him are going down to his cabin. He was talking about his dad. Possibly next weekend we're going down. And no matter what, if I catch, or I not catch, this ain't fishing, it's hunting. If I kill a deer, buck or no, if I don't kill or kill, I'll still upload the hunt. It's hunting, not harvesting.
Right. That's cool.
But yeah, that's what I'm planning. That should be our closing day of deer is February 3rd.
February 3rd. Yeah. I'm not even sure what day ours bow season goes out. Usually once duck season comes in, I'm done bow hunting. Abid, what's going on tonight? Yeah, my wife shot a nice 8-pointer shotgun season, so we've got deer meat in the freezer. I'm not too worried about it.
I had an opportunity when I was like 13 with my dad to shoot a deer, but I gave him the gun. I'm like, Dad, deer. He's like, where? He's like, shh, where? I'm like, right there. Shot it. And I'm like, that could have been my deer.
Yeah.
It was a doe. I never killed a deer yet. Hopefully. Not saying I am or not. But hopefully I kill something.
Right. Abid, I'm good. How are you tonight?
I don't even know if, well, some parts of Ohio, the deer are already shedding. So hopefully bucks aren't shedding down southern Ohio when we go down.
Yeah, a buddy of mine, he's got trail cameras in Kentucky, which is just close to me, and he sent me a picture of his biggest deer that he had on trail camera had already lost one side.
You're in southwest or southeast Illinois?
Southeast. Yeah, Illinois has got like 2 little points. I'm on the bottom right, southeast. Not far from Indiana. But pretty much.
Chicago area?
No, that's northeast. I'm about 6 hours south of Chicago.
I have to look at the Illinois map again.
All right, yeah, extreme fishing. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Google Maps.
I agree, lunch break angler. Okay, Colorado Fisher. Sounds like a good plan. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday. Yeah, I miss doing the trail cameras. The guy that I'm talking about in Kentucky, him and I used to own almost 6 acres, and we had trail cameras, and it's fun to go out and check your trail cameras and see what you got pictures of.
Yeah. Don't own any trail cams yet.
Yeah, we owned it for about 3 years, and then we ended up selling it. Pretty much doubled our money to some guy from North Carolina. We both shot. I shot a buck with a bow and a muzzleloader, and he shot one with a shotgun and a bow. Had a couple pretty cool pictures. Had a buck and a doe. Looked like they were kissing. They were like nose to nose. Had a bobcat. Had some turkeys.
Illinois does go all the way down. Oh, that's Wisconsin that I'm thinking about.
Yeah, it's a pretty big state.
All right, you're right there. You're down. Okay. Where's Evansville? Is Evansville in Indiana?
Yeah, it's probably about 2.5 hours for me.
So you're down there. I'm looking at my TV because, okay, one, my phone screen's messed up. It's cracked by the camera. And then I didn't have my TV stopped working, and I got one for Christmas. And a couple days before Christmas, I would watch YouTube on my laptop. I'd go to sleep with my laptop next to me. So one day I wake up about, I don't know, in the middle of the night. I'm like, that's an odd laptop background, a screensaver. I'm like, it looks like leaves. I get up and look at it. I'm like, no. Screen was cracked on that. I'm like, I'm the worst one.
You do have some bad luck. Dang it.
So now I have to, there's no screen there, so I have to edit videos with the HDMI from my laptop to my TV. It works, but.
Ronnie Salami, how's it going tonight?
So you're about, I don't know if you can see that all that well. You're about, you're probably down here.
Yeah.
Up here. That's just.
Right.
I think Fat Man lives somewhere over here. So that's a distance.
Oh, yeah. It's a fun name.
Wait, what's the full name? I need to look at the chat.
Ronnie Salami.
Yeah, that is a funny name. Lunch break in. That's a good username.
Hookem Dano says turn the exhaust fan on, Bink, so you can see what you're pointing at.
I get it.
Baby bear pictures. That'd be pretty neat, too.
I get it. Share Banks. I don't get it.
Thanks, just everything.
Share pinks.
He's saying share. She's saying share, as in I'm taking it. Share the smoke.
Ah, well, like I said, my screen's just cracked. Don't crack your screens. Everybody, get a phone case.
Yeah, I usually buy the OtterBox.
I have a Samsung Galaxy J3 Emerge, and they're those. You can get them, but I just didn't order one, and I should have.
Yeah.
Maybe I wouldn't have a cracked phone screen.
Aline Wernos. I'm not sure who that is.
Oh, that's bad. Why was that bad?
I have to look who that is.
That's an insult.
5 unmistakable chosen karmas. Okay, I will not say your initials out loud. How's it going tonight?
I get it. A lot of these people have good YouTube channel names.
Yeah, I'm not that creative. I just went with my name.
There's a lot of people that have their names and they got a lot of subs.
Yeah.
And you have you haven't hit 1.1 yet, have you?
No, I was at 1,050 earlier. Just everything is wanting to know how you do Hangouts live. You have to go to Creator Studio and let's see here. If I could get to it, I can tell you exactly. This is only my second time, so I'm not a pro at telling anybody how to do it. And then whenever you set up a 1,052, picked up 2 tonight. Awesome.
How much am I anyway? I've gained a lot of subs being your stream. Who else's stream? Your stream, Justin, which is Weekend Warrior, his stream, and I think Fat Man's, and
Right.
Darren's, and
Yeah, if you go to Creator Studio Classic and then you go to the live streaming on that. Come on. It's trying. And then you go to events.
Lunchbox. See ya. Unfortunately, probably pond stuff around here are going to get me through. I don't know if Lake Erie's going to freeze over or not. Hard to say.
Yeah, hadn't been that cold enough. You are great. What's going on? All right, lunch break angler. Have a good night and a great Sunday.
It'd be cool to add you when I go live. So did you keep the worms down from Centroid aerial images? If I'm seeing that right.
What's that?
I'm seeing that right. Someone asked you.
Yes, Mark, I did keep the worm down. How's it going tonight? I got your notification that you went live right after I went live.
You had a lot of people in that stream.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You had like one.
The most it showed me, the peak was 123.
No, it was in the 120s. I was in there.
I couldn't keep up. I was trying to say hi to everybody, but I'm sure I missed some people.
I think I was trying to say something. Comments are. I'm like, he ain't gonna see this.
Yeah, it was flying by.
How many people are in here? 11?
A long way before you eat a worm. That's good. Yeah, I've got a good night, Dalton Outdoors. Thanks for hanging out. Nicholas Pouliot, he said he's going to eat a worm at 200. He was about 815 away, I think, and then
Grant, did
just
you have
every.
any stomach issues after you ate the worm from Rowan?
I did not. Just everything is eating a worm at 150. No, Road, I couldn't tell any difference after I ate the worm. No issues at all.
Never ate a worm. Never did.
Yeah, that
How
was
do
my.
they taste?
The one that I didn't chew really didn't have a taste, but the one that I chewed up, it was kind of a bitter taste. Brown spot. What's going on? The underwear of life, huh?
Now, if it was an earthworm that came, if you found under a rock or something in your backyard, that eats just about anything outside that goes in the dirt.
See you, Tori. Have a good night.
I bet that wouldn't taste good if you would have eaten an earthworm from outside.
Yeah, I don't want to find out. I understand, Mark. I hit 1,000, then went back down, then back up. I hit 1,000 4 different times before it stuck.
I remember that stream. I think it was that stream. No, it was before that stream. You hit like 108 and then they dropped.
Ozark Outlaw, we're talking about worms. What's going on?
I think I'm subbed to Ozark. I think.
Yeah, he's got a good hunting and fishing.
Let me check my channel real quick. I know I can just go over here.
Paying the taxes, yeah. I'm good, Ozark. How are you? I think the main thing is if somebody clicks the subscribe button, but they don't actually watch any of your video and or comment, YouTube takes
Yeah,
it away.
I've lost, I don't know, within 2 weeks, probably a total of like 15 maybe.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, just everything is going to eat a worm at 150 live.
Yep, I'm subbed to him.
Yeah, I don't plan on eating any more worms.
Speaking of the S word, how many am I at?
Okay, dangerous criminals. Yeah, Dano, I tried catching up on some videos tonight.
257.
Yeah, Mark, it's a full-time job trying to keep up with everybody and do your own thing too and have a full-time job. Hey, Kelly, how are you tonight? Doing good. How about you? The flavor is red oak.
What flavor your vape juice?
Yeah, Ozark was asking. I have Bass and Binks TV on Hangouts with me. Not worm flavored. HF Outdoorsman, how's it going?
New subscribe. Just everything. That's 258, I think.
He just hit it. I'm doing good. Been off work for about 2 hours now. Time's flying by. I think he got Bass and Binks. All right, Mark, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out for a little while. If you hadn't hit that thumbs up, please hit it for me. Tomorrow morning, what time, HF? I'll be on with Cole from 9 Central to about 11 Central. Yeah, if you hadn't checked out Centroid Aerial Images, check him out.
I know you said about that. I don't know his first name, but Goobert. How do you think of him?
I think he's okay. I think he's annoying at sometimes. I mean, I don't like.
Yeah, he's an all right dude. He just likes to ask people. I don't like talking about people, but he's the one that asks for a lot of the S word.
Good night, Tiffany. Be looking forward to it. Have a good night. Yeah, I mean, I've been to a couple of his live streams. I missed his last night, but like the whole time he's in his own live stream, he's telling people to knock on his door and ring his bell. It's like, dude, they're in your live stream. They're they're not gonna, if they're not already subscribed, they're not going to because you keep saying it over and over.
Yeah, I don't even know what he's at right now. I think he's like 8 something.
Yeah.
800 something.
HBT Outdoors, what's up? Just hanging out. What are you up to tonight? Yeah, he was talking about he was gonna have a morning show and have a hot seat. Sounds like he's trying to copy off of Cole.
Who, Goober or Goober? I don't even know. I call him Goober. Gobert. I don't know how he pronounce it.
Right. HF Outdoorsman is Central Time, I believe.
Central is, I think, an hour before me. You're Central, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're an hour before me. So it's what, 12:20 there?
Yes.
It's 1:20.
HBT Outdoors was live 2 hours ago. I had just gotten home from work. I missed it.
So how did Emily, the crazy worm lady, end up after eating that worm?
She said she didn't puke, but she got off pretty quick after that. All right, Bouncer Slab, don't spend too much money tomorrow. I hadn't been to a flea market in years.
Oh, the last flea market I've been to is right by Palmatuning Lake. But flea markets are a good thing to go to if you want to get somewhat cheap stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, my dad used to go sell stuff at flea markets, and I'd help him sell stuff back when I was a teenager. Have a great night, Bouncer Slab. Appreciate you hanging out.
One thing I hate going to flea markets is just walking down the aisles and walking down the aisles, especially when you're a kid.
Right. Bass and Binks TV. Yank Your Crank wants to know, what is your favorite bass bait?
I have two. Wait, let me rethink this. Three. One, a jig. Doesn't matter on what jig, a jig. Second is a stick bait, Senko, stick bait, same thing. And third is a flipping bait. Two in particular is a partnered company that I'm working with. I have my own signature color. You probably won't be able to see out here because my room looks hot boxed, but I will show you guys. Oh, yeah. Crazy. I don't rethink where my flat box was in. Wish you can flip the camera around. Can you? Yeah, you can.
Hey, it's clear too.
Yeah. The only. So, all right.
Yeah. That's your
That,
favorite color?
that's my signature. It's my favorite color series is a Bama bug, which is green pumpkin. It's a laminate, green pumpkin one side, and June bug on the other. This is green pumpkin and June bug squirrel with gold and silver flake. It's called Bink's Gesture. It's by Aquatech Baits. Then I got lizards in that color. I have big old ribbon tail worms in that color. Do I have a stick bait? Yes, I do. I have a stick bait in the old Bink's Gesture. Right there. That's a 6-inch. Pretty big bait. Have you used these yet, Grant?
No, I haven't. I've seen those. Heck, it might have been on one of your videos.
Do I have a video? Guggen? I don't think I have Guggen baits.
Somebody had those on a video.
Yeah, I know you know Guggen Squad. Lunkers and John B. and Flair and all them. All the big fishing people. That's all that's in there. Then I have flies.
HBT Outdoors wants to join us for a bit. Yeah, I'd say if I had to pick, red shad worm is probably my go-to.
Red shad is that laminate, the black and red laminate, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Not much. Laying in bed.
What's going on?
Not much.
Yeah, I don't know. It just depends on what time of year it is, but I had to pick a go-to bait. It would be the red shad, I guess, mainly because that's what I used the most and caught the most fish on.
I don't know if you're big into bass fishing and lures and bass. Yeah, obviously red shad's a bass lure. But this is the biggest creature bait on the market.
Jesus Christ.
It's huge.
6.6 inches, weighs 1.2 or 1.3 ounces.
Good gosh.
And they're about $8 for 4 of them. And I spent like 30 something bucks on 4 packs. Magnum bait smaller is what they're called.
Yeah, I'm gonna try live worms this year a little more.
Have trick baits. Trick worms.
Where are you located, Bastion?
I am in northeast Ohio. If you want to know my exact location, Cleveland.
I live in Tennessee.
Okay. So I know music wise, I know you've listened to, or I know you probably heard of Upchurch.
Yeah.
He's in Cheatham. I haven't gone in this bag in a while. I haven't really fished much lately.
See,
Awkward silence.
HBT, did you say you were in Central Tennessee?
I'm like close to the border of like Alabama and Tennessee.
Okay.
So you're south.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm like probably like 30 minutes away from Alabama.
Cool. So you're not terribly far from me. I think we're about 4 hours from Alabama.
Or what state do you live in?
I live in Southern Illinois,
Oh shoot.
about 2 hours from Nashville.
Okay, well, where I live, it's about an hour and a half from Nashville. And every once in a while, I'll go to Nashville to fish up there a couple times a
Yeah.
year or something like that.
Yeah, I think HF Outdoorsman's pretty close to Nashville. All right, Luke, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, clean off your front camera. It'll probably look a lot clearer. It looks like your room is hot.
It is
Were you in the live stream the whole time, or did you just come in?
he just came in a little while ago. His lens is cracked.
My lens is cracked right in front of my front facing camera.
Is that why it looks like you're
Like I'm either in the shower or hot boxed. Yes, that's why it looks like it.
Oh me. Wish I could see the chat, but you can't do that unless you got a laptop.
Yeah, Dronado FPV. What's going on, man? We've only got 10 in now. I think that's counting you two and my wife. So we've only got 5 or 6 others.
All right. So you're about. Hold on. All right. Where's Alabama? So you're probably here.
Oh, I'm all right. You see, like the top left corner of Alabama. Yeah, you move over just a little bit. I live in Wayne County, Tennessee.
And I'm all the way up here.
Jesus Christ.
Ricky, what's going on?
Fat man fishing's right here. Right about here.
Wait, where'd you say you was located, Grant?
I'm in southern Illinois,
He is about here.
a little bit further south.
So right where that fork is, probably.
To the right of it.
So in the green.
Yeah, that's Shawnee
So
Ford.
basically almost in Kentucky, pretty much.
Oh yeah, yeah. My wife works in Kentucky.
Okay, then you're really close then.
Yeah.
Doesn't Jag, he lives in like New York, don't he? Or something like that.
Yeah.
Ain't that far from me.
Hook'em Dano. You're not the only one west of the Mississippi, but you're one of few. We've got a few. Well, Colorado Fisher was in here a little while ago, and we got I know Taylor from Pure Living for Outdoors. He's in Oklahoma. Gaker Craig's in Oklahoma too.
Oh God, I've been to Oklahoma before. Like a 10-hour drive from where I'm at.
I've never been to Oklahoma.
Flat as a freaking cutting board. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, I've been through Kansas. It's about the same way.
I live in like a
Oklahoma
real
looks
small
like a
town.
meat cleaver.
Did he just say a meat cleaver?
Yeah, look.
Oh God.
Texas looks like a hand that goes like this.
I feel like you dip, Basson.
Sometimes. I don't know. I mean, I have dipped.
Yep. Knew it.
Yanker Crank says it depends on the area in Oklahoma.
True. Well, I went like the east side of Oklahoma, so it was pretty flat there, from what I know. Which I don't really remember a lot of it because I was like 10 when I went there.
Has anybody noticed or got taught in school when they were a kid? I learned that in like second grade. Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, and Louisiana looks like a dude, like a fat dude.
Oh, it kind of does if you kind of focus on it.
Hat, face, torso, legs, boot.
Yeah, I can see that. I never was taught that though.
Yeah, I wasn't taught that either.
Flares from here.
Flair is from Nebraska.
Yep, right
That's
there.
Brutes, by God.
Yeah, Yanker Crank. I'd love to take a trip to go fishing somewhere different. He's saying we all three need to come to Oklahoma and go fishing.
Oh God, that's a long trip. I'd have to leave at like 2 o'clock in the morning. I was going to
You're
Oklahoma.
here. You're about here.
Yep.
Oklahoma's right here.
Yeah.
I'm here. Oklahoma's down there.
Yeah.
That
You have fun driving down there.
That's a long way.
from me to Cincinnati down here takes about 4 hours.
Yeah. With traffic, yeah, I'd say so. It all depends on traffic too.
Yeah. That's probably 15-hour drive.
Is there
Let's
anyone from
find
the
out.
West? Is there anybody from the West that watch your videos, Grant, or watches your live streams?
Colorado and Oklahoma is about the farthest west that I know of.
So pretty much everybody's from the East.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oklahoma is
Jornado is in North Texas, he's saying.
North Texas. Hey, I
I
thought
was
it was
right,
Louisiana.
15 hours.
Dano is in Montana.
Holy crap. I
That's
forgot what
way
Montana is.
I
That's
think it's,
way that's like that's up by Canada,
yeah,
up by
see,
there.
I would consider Montana north. I wouldn't consider that west. Billy J. Baker, hello. How are you tonight? Thanks for stopping in. If you hadn't hit that thumbs up, please do that for me.
This route has tolls. Your destination is in a different time zone. Well, no dip. What,
Budget Outdoors. What's going on, Budget? Just hanging out, talking fishing and worms and whatever else we can talk about.
Do y'all hunt?
Oh yeah, I do. I
You deer
start.
hunt?
Yeah, I just bow hunt. I don't get the excitement out of all you can do in Illinois is shotgun hunt. You can't use a rifle, so
What the freak?
yeah. So
you can
I just bow hunt.
bow hunt, you can rifle hunt, shotgun hunt, muzzleloader hunt, all that in Ohio.
Yeah, pretty much same down here too.
Billy J. Baker's in Tennessee.
Oh, what part of Tennessee?
Yeah, it went down pretty smooth, Dronado. The first one just slithered down. The second one that I chewed up was pretty nasty tasting.
Oh, you ate a worm?
On my
Yeah,
last live stream Thursday night for my 1,000 subscribers,
Oh, how did it taste?
it was pretty bitter. Centerville, Tennessee.
I've heard of that before. I forgot exactly where that is, though. I don't know
Yeah,
if that's east or west or north or south in Tennessee. I'm not for sure.
yeah, Dronado. If you want to check it out, I've got the timestamps in the description, or in the comments.
Grant, how far are you from Marion?
From Marion,
Yep,
Illinois,
yep.
about 45 minutes.
All right, I'm 8 hours and 22 minutes away from there.
Oh wow.
That's a bit of a trip.
I check and see how far you are from Waynesboro, Tennessee.
Waynesville, Tennessee.
Waynesboro.
Waynesboro. Okay.
Yeah, Waynesboro.
Billy J's in Southwest Tennessee.
Southwest Tennessee. I'm pretty much like dab in the middle, south.
9 hours and 21 minutes the fastest. 10 hours and 4 the second one.
Good God.
Yep.
You'd be better off going to Illinois.
A little closer, not much.
Yeah, it's pretty much about the same.
Hey, I would get to go in the place that I want to go to.
Yeah, I somewhat live close to the border, about 30 minutes away from Alabama.
I want to go to Nashville. It's probably busy.
Oh yeah,
It's a
it's
tourist
always.
attraction.
Oh yeah.
Billy J, have a good night.
So it's 12:40 here.
It's 140 here.
Yeah, it's
So
12:40 here too.
okay, so Basson is he's an hour ahead of us.
Right.
Yeah, he's an hour ahead. Pretty sure I'm gonna go fishing tomorrow. Make a video or something. Might as well.
Yeah.
I think
You
it's
got anything biting?
yeah. I don't. I think it's supposed to be like 45 degrees tomorrow, something like that.
Happy birthday, Daniels Myers.
I want to guess the age, 35.
It's Ricky challenging the outdoors' nephew.
Oh well, never mind. I'm way off. Way off. Probably.
Grant, you're 40, right? I think.
Almost 2 more months.
I don't know how old you're. I think.
Y'all can
I think
guess my age.
you're
I'll tell you.
I was gonna say like 15 or 16.
Let me see. You're 16.
Okay. I'm a sophomore in high school and I'm 15 years old, buddy. All right, pretty much.
All right, so you're 4 years younger than me.
My son just turned 16. He's a sophomore.
Two more years high school and be graduated. They'll fly by too. Let me tell you about that.
Oh yeah. Oh, the nephew's gonna be 1.
Do what?
The nephew's gonna turn 1.
Turn one?
Only
God,
1 year.
I'm 34 years off.
Yeah, I'll probably start crappie fishing in another week or so.
Oh, crappie fishing, bro. Those things, oh my God. Tastes good now. I like to eat me some crappie.
Hmm.
You guys ever had steelhead trout?
I have.
No, I've never caught a trout before. I mean, where I live, anywhere around us, I don't think there's any trout around us. I don't know about in Tennessee, but I know around my area, there's no trout or
Put
anything
my
like that.
laptop right on my dresser. Never mind, that ain't working.
Yeah, Wrestling King. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi.
Yes,
What's going on tonight?
all right.
Just everything is back.
Awkward silence.
No doubt.
Y'all watch Cole?
Yeah,
Cole,
I'm the co-host in the morning on the morning show.
Oh, are you? See, I don't watch the morning show because I don't get up early enough.
Oh yeah.
And plus, I got school in the mornings. And on the weekends, I don't get up early enough.
Yep. He just hit his 1,000.
Yeah, I saw that. I was in Jags live when he hit 1,000.
all right.
Yeah,
So
he went back
this,
down to 999 this morning, and then he hit 1,000 again.
Oh, he's going back and forth.
Yeah.
It needs about 10 more to stay at 1,000, just to make sure, because people like to troll and unsubscribe and subscribe and stupid stuff like that.
Yeah, we had a troll this morning in the show. He ended up giving us 103. Well, total it was 103 thumbs down. It's crazy.
How could one person do that? Or did he just get a bunch of people to come in there and
I'm not
things?
sure. Don't have a clue. Ricky, have a good night, man. Thanks for hanging out.
We got a hacker one.
Yeah, somebody was saying that you can somehow create a bot that does that. Rosie Darkstorm, how's it going? I knew you'd been quiet. Thought you might have left.
This river right here is one of the best one smallmouth and two steelhead trout rivers. And
It's called the Rocky River.
Yeah, Rocky River.
Hmm.
It's also a city.
It's pretty cool.
Looks pretty big.
Good gosh.
That is the great old lake of Lake Erie.
Hmm.
I am right there. Told you, I'm 10 minutes, literally 10 minutes from Lake Erie.
Yeah, you're lucky too.
There's just about every fish you can think of in there. Walleye, trout, yellow perch. Pretty sure, yeah, there's pike in there. There's supposedly muskie. There's freshwater drum, smallmouth, largemouth, white bass, white perch.
What striped bass?
I'm pretty sure there's stripers in there.
Freaking stripers can get huge. Let me tell you.
I know there's hybrid stripes in there.
See, we got a.
Says he's never caught a smallmouth.
Oh, there ain't really. I mean, if you're gonna go catch a big smallmouth around my area, you got to go to Pickwick Lake and go to the dam. There's been some huge smallmouth caught out of there, and also some pretty big striped bass too. See, my biggest smallmouth is probably about 3.5 pounds. That ain't very big, but not really. Most of the places that I fish are private, and they have largemouth in it.
Edmund Vlog, how's it going, man? Happy Sunday to you as well. Talking a little fishing. Yeah, the only place I've ever caught a smallmouth was over at Kentucky Lake. I used to buy a Kentucky a fishing license. Go over to Kentucky Lake. Summertime, we'd go over there about 6 o'clock in the evening and fish till like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning.
Good gosh. Sir, I've been not fishing for bass one time, and I'm talking about just wearing them out.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how many you can catch at night.
See, my uncle fishes Pickwick a lot. He used to fish in tournaments and stuff like that, and he used to fish night tournaments and all kinds of other that stuff. And he kind of knew what he was doing, I reckon. He got on. There's like a point, and it's like a flat, and it goes to like a deep drop off, and then at the nighttime, all them smallmouth would come up on that flat, right where it gets real deep and stuff. We would throw spinner baits and just wear them out. And he ended up catching like an 8-pound smallmouth right there.
Oh, wow. John Mark, your favorite bass is your favorite fish to eat or to catch? Being outdoors and back. I don't mind eating bass in cold water, but
that was a good stream.
Yeah. But I'm not really much on eating bass in the summertime. To me, it gets a twang to it.
I think I ate bass like once or twice before, and I liked it, but I like crappie better and bluegill.
Yeah, bluegill's probably my favorite. Crappie's pretty close.
Oh, smallmouth was good. I ate smallmouth before. That's ooh. If you catch them out of a river, like a clean river, then they're really good.
Being outdoors says he catches his biggest smallies at night.
Yeah, I feel like smallmouth, the big ones at least, come out at night. It's weird.
Only eat bass that are hooked deep. Okay.
I think me and you have the same background, Basson. To be honest,
A lot of people do.
Yeah,
oh,
I've
you
never
have,
ate a lot.
I haven't either. I never even caught one before.
Caught,
Yeah,
wait, what?
either. A walleye?
Why? I've never caught it, but Lake Erie's full of them. It's our state fish, so.
Hmm.
You know what our state fish is in Tennessee?
I can find out.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I know our state bird's a mockingbird. I can tell you
I know
that.
our state bird.
Yeah,
Cardinal.
cardinal.
I like cardinals. They're pretty.
Tennessee state fish is a smallmouth.
Ooh, probably because I don't know. Tennessee's known like to have big smallmouth because I think like where the state or whatever comes in and does like that electric thing where they like electric fish and they bring them up to the top and stuff or whatever and just to measure them and weigh them. And there was a 13, I think, like a 13-pound smallmouth got brought up, and it was like the state record, and they put it back in there. But it was like my uncle Joe told me this, and he said it was like I don't know, like 8 years ago, and it's probably done dead by now. If it's still alive, then it's big smallmouth.
You
It's
guys
probably
got
dead. Though.
smallmouth and farm ponds? Lucky. Jeez.
Yeah,
Who got-
my wife and I were fishing last summer at a spot, and they were up there shocking it, and they were saying that they had already threw back the two biggest bass that they had caught, but they were just catching them, shocking them, and netting them, and then measuring them. They had caught two 8-pound largemouths.
Dang.
All right, wait. The official states for sport fish designated in 2005 is a smallmouth bass. A sought after game fish. The state commercial fish designated in 1988 is a channel catfish.
Hmm.
Is that
That's
for
Tennessee.
Tennessee?
Yep. So your state fish is a small, or your sport fish is a smallmouth, and your commercial fish is a channel cat.
Yeah, 17 and a quarter inch black crappie. That's a good one.
And ours is a walleye.
Isn't there a white crappie too? Like two species of
There's a
crappie?
black crappie and white crappie.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
There's a
Hold on.
difference in the top fin. One has so many spikes, and then the other, but the main thing is like a black crappie's got black spots, and then the white crappie have black lines that
Does
aren't black usually.
does one of them get bigger than the other one or something, or is it just the color?
I think
Black crappie right there, white crappie right there.
there you go.
Black crappie, and
Black crappie
then
on bottom, white crappie on top.
oh, I can kind of see the difference. The black crappie kind of has a hump on it. It's kind of wide, and the white crappie's like short.
Right.
White crappie have 5 to 6 spines, and black crappie have 7 to 8 spines.
There you go.
Yeah, you was right. There's a difference in the spines at the top.
Yep.
What's the state fish for Illinois?
I have no idea.
Okay. State record crappie.
Oh gosh, I wonder how big that is.
I think it was
State
like
record crappie. What is your state record crappie?
4 pounds.
4 pounds, 8.3 ounces. Jesus.
Oh my god.
Lake Kincaid.
Good God. That's a big crappie.
State fish.
Was that in Lake Kincaid?
Um,
That state? I think it was. That's I think that was
caught
called.
in no, caught in the Jefferson County pond in 2008.
Oh, people say that's cheating, like catching them at a pond or like catching big fish out of ponds and stuff like that, like big largemouth or something like that. People's told me they just think that's cheating, but I don't really see it as in cheating.
Your state fish is a. There ain't no win. There's no win.
What is it? A bluegill?
He's laughing.
I had no idea.
There's no way your state fish is a bluegill. No.
He thought it was the funniest thing ever. Holy cow.
I mean, to me though,
Bluegill's the best tasting fish, one of them at least.
a fish in a pond wouldn't have the room to grow like it would in a big lake. I don't know.
True. What about your state, Bassin? What's your state fish? Or I think you done said that, didn't you?
Ours is a walleye.
Well, what
Ohio
about
State
Texas?
fish.
What about Texas?
Theirs is the Guadalupe bass. I know that without even looking at it.
What is the different type of bass? I know you got like
You got
rock.
spots, you got smallmouth, you got guads, you got largemouth. Yeah, I mean, if you want to go more than that, you got white bass, you got hybrids, you got stripes.
I know there's like different type of string.
Cutthroat trout. I guess there's a bunch of different kind of trout too.
Yeah, there's different strings in bass too. Like you got Kentucky string, you got Florida string, and the difference I guess is that some get bigger than other strings. I guess
I'd hate to catch one of them. I mean, it'd be fun, but those things are vicious.
muskie. I never caught a muskie.
Me neither.
And I don't want to catch one. Now I've caught a freaking gar before out of the Tennessee River that was freaking ginormous and about got bit. That wasn't fun.
Yeah, I've caught gar, but I've never caught a trout or a walleye or muskie or.
Never caught a white bass either.
Let's see you different states. Fish.
Good God.
Well, this comes from Wikipedia, so I don't know how true it is.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Wikipedia's trash.
All right, where Alabama is freshwaters at largemouth, saltwaters at fighting tarpon. I want to catch one of them.
Yeah, tarpon would be cool.
Alaska, that's easy as a king salmon.
Makes sense.
Arizona's a Patsy trout.
Never heard of that one either.
Arkansas doesn't have one, apparently.
Hmm.
California's got a golden trout for freshwater and whatever that is. Garibaldi. Garibaldi, Garibaldi,
Garibaldi.
which looks like an oversized goldfish.
Mhm. Looking.
Colorado is a greenback cutthroat trout.
Oh, that's
And Connecticut, I feel bad for Connecticut. There's an American shad. That's a bait fish.
right.
Delaware is a weak fish, whatever that is. Florida is a Florida largemouth bass.
There's the Florida string largemouth bass.
And saltwater is Atlantic sailfish.
That's the thing with like the sword, ain't it? Like the sword on its face.
That one.
Yeah.
Georgia is a largemouth bass.
Georgia has
Hawaii is a humming. I don't know how to pronounce that big old long word,
See, that's probably fake, to be honest.
That's
but it looks like that fish.
What the?
That's obviously saltwater. Idaho is a cutthroat trout. Illinois is a bluegill. Indiana has a question mark. Iowa's a channel cat. Kansas is a channel cat. Kentucky is a Kentucky spotted bass. Kentucky has a lot of spotted bass.
Yeah,
Yeah, how'd
people
you get
always
big?
saying they have the spiky patch on their tongue. I've caught a
The
few.
rough, yeah, the rough patch. Louisiana is a white crappie.
Yeah, spotted
Maine
bass
is
has
a
like that sandpaper feeling on their tongue. Feels like sandpaper, in my opinion.
Maine is a landlocked Atlantic salmon.
Oh,
Maryland is a rockfish spot striped bass. Which one is rockfish considered striped bass?
Hmm.
Massachusetts, I can't say that state. Massachusetts is a cod. Michigan is a brook trout.
see, most of these are trout, and largemouth and smallmouth and spotted bass.
Minnesota's a walleye.
Largemouth bass. There we go. There's another one.
Mississippi is a largemouth. Missouri is channel cat. And
Oh
then
God,
that damn fish.
a battle fish. I've
That is
never heard of some of these.
paddlefish or spoonbill. Everybody calls them spoonbill.
Yeah,
I've only caught one of those before.
I heard they get big.
Yeah, there's a bait shop here in town. They go out and snag them and sell their caviar for like $1,000 a pound.
Jesus Christ.
Is that illegal to snag fish in Illinois or Kentucky, whichever one you're talking about?
Certain times of the year you can. There's a season for them.
See, I don't know if it's illegal to snag fish in Tennessee. I think it is, but I'm not for sure.
What's the Oklahoma? Yank your crank asking.
Montana is a cutthroat. Nebraska is a channel cat. It should say flare fish, which is a bass. That'd be fun.
What about Oklahoma?
I'm getting there. Nevada's a land home, whatever how we pronounce that. Cutthroat trout. New Hampshire's brook trout, freshwater, and striped bass, saltwater. Saltwater, striped bass are saltwater, I guess.
Hmm.
I didn't know there's saltwater. I thought there's freshwater.
New Jersey's brook trout, and same thing, striped bass for saltwater. New Mexico, Rio Grande cut. Why are these all trout?
A lot of trout.
Grande cutthroat trout for New York's a brook trout and a striped bass. North Carolina what is a channel bass?
What are these, man?
Yeah, I've never heard of a channel bass.
And Southern Appalachian brook trout for freshwater trout for North Carolina. North Dakota is a northern pike. Ohio, not non-recognized, which I already know is walleye. Oklahoma, white bass. Oregon, whatever you pronounce that state. Chinook, salmon, Pennsylvania's brook trout, Rhode Island is striped bass, South Carolina striped bass, South Dakota walleye. Tennessee, largemouth.
So that's not right.
Tennessee, what did it say for Tennessee? I think
It was smallmouth.
I couldn't tell you. This is Wikipedia also, so half of these could be incorrect.
Yeah.
Bass? I never heard of that.
Guadalupe bass for Texas. Utah, Bonneville Cup. Why are these all the majority of these trout?
Oh yeah, the big majority of the trout.
Trout and bass is all it is, pretty much.
Vermont. Where's Vermont? Oh, Vermont's up by Maine, I think. Brook trout and walleye. Virginia is a brook trout and striped bass. Washington is a steelhead trout. West Virginia golden brook trout. Wisconsin is a muskie. And Wyoming is a cutthroat trout. Why are these all trout? No one cares about trout. I like to eat trout.
Yeah, I know a lot of people just gut them and cut their head off.
Trout's a good fish. If you haven't eaten trout, I would throw it on the grill and smoke it, and then you can peel it like with a fork, smoke it, and then lightly scrape it with a fork and get the meat because there's like some bones that are really thin.
Yeah.
The hair bones or whatever they're called. But it's a really good fish.
Yeah, Dronado is saying trout have become so farmed, not many people have ever caught had a fresh out of the stream or a lake. Yeah, we've got a few fisheries close by where they basically grow the fish.
People still going Twitter. You have a Twitter, Grant?
What's that?
You have a Twitter?
I do. Whenever I don't really post on it much. Whenever I upload a video, it automatically goes to Twitter. But I did get a notification that YouTube was going to stop doing that.
I got that too. In your email? Yeah, I got the same thing.
Yep.
I was reading it. I'm like, I thought it said something about my channel. I'm like, no.
Well, I reckon I'm gonna go to bed. About time for me to hit the sack, boys.
All right. Have a good night. Thank you for coming out.
All right. Appreciate it. See you
later. Hookem Dano says he's spoiled with the good trout in Montana.
Well, we catch up to all the people. Hookem Dano's still in here. I always have a hard time pronouncing that Juan, Gene, Mark, Butcher. Oh, I butchered your name. Oh,
Yeah,
Yank.
he had some trout videos, I believe, if I remember right.
Being outdoors, you can definitely tell the difference when they're that large. Don't know what he's talking about right there.
Yeah, that's weird. Life 360 just told me my son left the house and he's standing right there playing PlayStation.
That's a bit odd, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
The government's in your technology grant.
probably from when he left the house at like noon. It never told me he left. Just now getting the notification.
Well, that's a bit late.
Yeah, 12 hours, 13 hours late.
Yeah. Hey, Chris. Chris is Yank. Chris, how much are your baits anyway?
I think he was saying earlier that he was in the process of getting a new manufacturer.
I did hear him the other live stream. I forget where that was. He was designing a new square bill, and he was gonna see how it is, and if he likes it, he's gonna send it overseas to get made.
Yeah, that's what he was. We was interviewing him on the Cole Outdoors morning show this morning. He was saying it was pretty interesting. He was saying how he tests them in the swimming pool so he can make sure they swim right and all that.
It was a shock. I thought it was just largemouth until I got it up. Don't know what he's talking about.
Him and being outdoors, we're talking about
Just regular baits are $10 and jointed baits are $15. Once I get the new baits, I will just have to see what cost is going to be. All right. Now when I found Yank your crank, I might get his stuff. I've been using like hard baits, like crankbaits and all that. I usually use, if I'm going to a store, I usually use Strike King stuff, or if I'm going online and buying stuff, I always help out my dude Christian over at Dunmore. He can. Not saying that Yank your crank can paint, but my buddy over at Dunmore Christian, he can paint too. I have some of his stuff. I'll show you.
all right.
Top Wander, I have one of his poppers.
Someone local to you?
Ow! 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 That was close. That's one of his poppers.
Yeah.
Ah! Jesus.
Be careful.
I do not want to go to the ER or myself try to get a treble hook out myself tonight.
I've been to the ER with an older guy I fish with. I think he just turned 71 last May. We were fishing a farm pond, and he was across the pond from me, and he started hollering, to come over here and help me out. All right, I got over there, and he caught like a 2.5 pound bass and was trying to get the crankbait out of his mouth, and it flopped on him and stuck that one of the treble hooks right in the corner of his thumbnail. And he wanted me to take some pliers and try to yank it out, and I was trying, and I could not get it out. So we ended up driving to the emergency room, and he had to get it taken out.
Yeah, all right. There's his logo. Dumb logo. I don't know if you ever seen it.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, that's that dude that paints it. This is one of his deep diver. I got this for free because I was talking to him so long, and he got that. He sent that to me for free. That's a crappie deep diver.
Yeah, that's sharp.
And his square bills. That's a what did you call this one? Toxic Pro. He always puts DL on the bottom. And this is a rare one. This is the only one that he sold. Everybody wants it. He only made one. And I was the one that got it. That's a clowning. It's called clowning. It's a crank. It looks like a clown. And on the bottom it has buttons.
Huh.
That I said if you ever were to partner up or sponsor me or something, I said I catch more fish. I want that one to be my signature color crank. But yeah, that's all my dumb lure stuff.
Yeah, I don't use a whole lot of crankbaits. I'll use like a J9 every once in a while. But I don't know. I mainly use soft plastics and top water frogs, and I use some swim baits.
One of the biggest, there's two of what I found on Instagram. There's two big crankbait, like hard bait, like painting people, like what Chris does. And what are those two companies? Oh, Carolina Custom Cranks. I think's one of them on Instagram. That's a big custom painting lure brand, and Dumb Lure's the second one, I think.
Huh.
I have two logos for myself, like my hunt. Like I drew up a hunt logo for my hunting stuff, and like fishing logo for my fishing stuff. I'm thinking about coming out with hoodies, but I already talked to a print shop by me, and hoodies and stuff are expensive to get made.
Yeah.
Thinking like 16, not even 20 of them, like with the mix of hoodies and shirts. I calculated it was like $500 or $600.
Dang.
But I drew these up myself. That beat. I used to do graffiti illegally, and then I got caught by the law, and then that kind of changed.
Yeah.
But that's how I can draw somewhat all right. But I drew that myself. That's my fishing logo,
Yeah.
and that's my hunting one.
That's cool.
That B is my like personal signature because my nickname's Binks ever since a kid. That's why Bass and Binks TV. But I have that even tattooed on me.
Oh, sweet.
So that kind of sticks with every logo, like right there. And that kind of evolves into that B.
Yeah, let's see.
My phone just said it's on 5%, which is not good.
Yankee Crank, we just bought some Whopper Ploppers. I mainly throw a frog and a buzz bait. Yeah, everybody's saying they like your drawing, and it's a dying art. Respect the old spray art.
Yeah, I used to spray paint and all that. And I used to do it illegal, unfortunately, and then got caught. I don't tell a whole lot of people this, but if anybody wanted to know, yeah, I kind of got caught. Oh, when I was like 16, I'm 19 now. I did it since I was 14 to 16, that 2 years. And if anybody wanted to know on how much trouble I got into, they're wiped off my records. Now I had 2 M1 misdemeanors and 2 F5 felonies.
Dang it.
Yeah, and they're off my record now, which is all good. But I had 175 hours community service, and I had to pay like $800 in fines and all that, restitution, and court costs, and all that.
Right.
Not fun, but you learn from your mistakes.
That's right. Yeah, as long as you learn, that's the main thing.
But I draw. I mean, if anybody wants a logo drawn up and all that, I mean, I could probably do it. Just you would have to. I don't do it digitally. That's another part. I need to get that done by a graphic designer. Them too. I've talked to graphics designers, and they're not cheap.
Yeah, Dano, I like the spook, Zorro spook, and my wife, she caught the first time she caught 2 decent bass was on a buzz bait, and it's in one of my past videos. It's probably titled like her personal best, the very first personal best. She's caught what 4 or 5 personal bests since then on video, and she got into the top water so much she ordered herself 2 different Ish Monroe frogs online, and then she caught her 5.31 pound largemouth on the white one. I think it's called the Man, and that was a fun morning. I got all that on. I got it hitting the frog on video and reeling it in and netting it, all that on video. But she's definitely hooked on some top water bass fishing now. It's now it's me sitting there waiting on her. She's saying 1 more cast.
Hot
She
water is definitely a fun way to bass fish. That is for sure.
Oh yeah.
I haven't caught a top water frogfish yet. I want to so bad. I've had blow ups, but they weren't. I waited like 3 seconds and what you're supposed to, and they just hit it. Just a reaction strike. And
Right.
continue. But whopper poppers, those are real fun. You go to anybody, I would tell you a tip. Go to, if you have any permission of farm ponds or private ponds, go there in the early morning, about 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning when like the sun's just starting to rise. Throw a whopper plopper. Depends on water clarity. I usually throw a bone because that's my favorite color whopper plopper. And you'll just slay them.
AP Slayer Racing, what's going on? Thanks for hitting that thumbs up for me. Just hanging out, talking fishing. Hillbilly Pyro, what's going on? Yeah, check. If you don't know Hillbilly Pyro, check him out. He's doing a 1,000 subscriber giveaway, giving away a drone. I think it was his two or three videos ago. Oh, I bet one of them big pike or muskie on top water would be pretty sweet. We haven't catfishing at all, really.
Have you seen the 190 size Whopper Plopper, the huge one?
Yeah, I've got one of the huge ones and one of the smaller ones both.
The 190 size is for pike to muskie and has treble hooks, like huge treble hooks. And
Well, I might not have the huge one. I might have the medium one.
I know they just came out with one which is like a tiny little one. They also have Whopper Ploppers they put on back of topwater frogs now.
Huh. Yeah, JP Slayer, my catfishing buddy moved on me, so I hadn't been catfishing in a few years. But I like to catfish.
Those are freaky as hell looking.
Yeah,
Gar
look like some dinosaurs.
Gar's not a fish that I wouldn't want to be in the water with because those things got teeth.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very sharp teeth. So do pike, northern pike, and muskie, but use cheesy hot dogs for bait. I've used hot dogs for bait when I was little.
Yeah, my buddy that moved to Kentucky, he had a catfish pond, and we would use just little bitty pieces of hot dog and catch catfish. All right, Dano, appreciate you hanging out, man. Have a good night. Have a great Sunday. Yeah, ours is like, heck, it's been 60 degrees. It's been ridiculously warm.
Our ponds, I don't know about our lakes now, but our ponds already froze over once, so they're probably 30s, 40s, upper 30s.
Yeah, I've never used the cheesy hot dogs, but I've used regular hot dogs. Say my go-to bait for catfish would be chicken livers.
I got bit by a pike. How did it feel? But you didn't feel too good.
Oh yeah, I bet not.
Toothy critters.
Yeah, we've got some big catfish in the Ohio River.
I haven't fished that. That's way down, like down south.
Yeah, the Ohio River is about 6 blocks from my house.
I have heard there's a lot of species in there. There's like really big largemouth, big smallmouth. Really.
88 pounders. Well, the Cabela's Big Cat Tournament, they had the weigh-in here. It's been, what do you think? No, they moved it to Paducah the last 2 years, so it's probably been about 4 years ago. We went down and watched the weigh-in, and that particular day they had set the record for the biggest catfish in the tournament and the most weight for fish. And I can't remember what the weigh-in was. I don't know if I could find it real quick. They had some really big blues.
Blue catfish. was pulling out some teeth and I was cut good. I would assume that you got cut pretty good from a pike. I just know I would not want any toothy critters. I wouldn't want to even get bit. I've gotten bit by a bass letting it go. Or no, not even letting it go, trying to get the hook out the mouth, and I got bit.
Oh yeah.
Or no, was I trying to get the hook out the mouth, or was I trying to? Yeah, I was trying to release it out the little two-person boat, and I went to put it in water and bit my thumb. I mean, it doesn't hurt, but no, I wouldn't put one on like.
Yeah, the Cabela's King Cat tournament. That's what it was.
No, I would pull my gun on one of those garfish. Alligator gar, those are the ones that get huge.
Right. Yeah, I think we've mainly got the short nose gar around here.
I think we got long nose gar. I think that's the only one we got. I could be wrong. Everybody has carp, I know on it. Every state has carp.
We've got them damn Asian carp bad now.
We got common carp in just about every water hole. Rivers, lakes, you name it, ponds. One of them things scared me the one time I was walking around the campground pond by Palmatoon Lake. That's how I know about Palmatoon Lake. I've grown up at a campground right down the street from there. 2 years ago? 3 years. 2, wait. 3. 2. I don't know. 2016 or 2017? I don't know. I was walking around the pond and I see a carp just go, whoa. I'm like, what was that? And I'm like, that's a carp. People say carp don't taste that bad. I wouldn't want to try carp, but I wouldn't want to try freshwater drum.
Yeah, I've never tried either one. No, them Asian carp are slimy. They jump in the boat all the damn time and got to grab them out.
I think we got common carp. I think we have grass carp. I think that's about. We might have Asian carp. I'm not sure.
Yeah, dangerous criminals. We're still talking about fishing. Mud puppies. Yeah, I haven't seen one of them in years. They're kind of look like a
pretty much like a salamander,
yeah, like a big tadpole or something.
like a big old tadpole salamander thing. I think we have those in Lake Erie. I could be wrong. You catch them all the time at ice fishing, I heard.
Right. Yeah, giant salamander.
Dang, still alive.
Yeah, we're talking fishing. Freaky big. Huh.
I'm building dancing.
Oh, yeah, I bet they would be good bait. Now, we had a flood here a couple years ago, and a friend of mine had a goldfish pond, and the river water got up into it, and after the water went down, we drained the water out of it, and it had these. They look like little snakes, but they were called sirens, kind of like a eel or something. They was pretty weird looking. Had no idea those things were in the river.
I bet you them goldfish are lost.
Oh yeah, they were long gone. You won't touch the mud puppies?
I haven't caught one. I haven't seen one in person, so I don't know.
Yeah, hillbilly pyros. Thought that's her. Maybe he was talking about the gar. Really, used to stock the lakes with goldfish? Huh.
You do like here, I think that's illegal. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's illegal. I'm not sure if it's illegal, but I know a lot of people put their goldfish in Lake Erie, and them things get huge.
Hmm.
This past summer, spot that I fish, it's called Edgewater, right down like everybody in the Cleveland area knows Edgewater. And there's a boat launch. I was casting and I looked down, there's a goldfish literally this is huge. It wasn't a carp either, it was a goldfish.
Right. I thought a goldfish might be some type of carp.
I think they're in the carp family, I'm pretty
Right.
sure.
Hmm.
Someone didn't want their pet goldfish and put them in Lake Erie, and look what it got. 5, 6 pounds.
Wow.
Everybody does that around here. You'll see goldfish all the time.
Just everything says, want to do a cool video? I will send you $10. Want to go to a fishing store and get some lures? Send them to me and I'll fish them. All right, dangerous criminals. Have a good night. Have a good day. Thanks for stopping back by.
Um,
Yeah, I don't know what the purpose of a mud puppy is, Hillbilly Pyro.
Me neither. I never caught one. I haven't caught a lot of things. So
She gone.
my brother didn't want to touch the carp. I remember I was fishing. That's when I was getting into fishing. I was crappie fish. I wanted crappie fish and bass fish also. And that turned into just strictly bass fishing. I mean, I'll do all the fishing now. But I was on a kick that, like, if you wanted me to fish for anything else, I would say no.
Yeah.
But just getting into bass fishing, crappie fishing, and all that. Brother casted out his line, bobber, all that, with just a worm, and then his line started going. I'm like, what does he have? And then he finally gets it up, gets out of line, bobber, all that, with just a worm, and then his line started going. I'm like, what does he have? Are you watching the live? Were you watching back the live?
Yeah, I refreshed my page and I didn't. I had it paused. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
His line was going, and I'm like, what does he have? Finally gets it up. It's common carp. I'm like, that, I mean, I don't know how big it was. We didn't have a scale. Those are pretty big one. And he didn't want to touch it, so I held it. I'm like, these things are slimy. And then it flopped out and it went in the water. I'm like, well, nice fish.
What kind was it?
It was a common carp.
Oh, carp. Okay.
Never seen a carp out water until that day. When was it? 27? No. When was that? It was 2017. Yeah, it was 2017. It was June 10th. I still know the date. June 10th, 2017 was that date.
All
Or
right, just
June 9th.
I got your email saved.
My email?
Just everything. Sent me his email. Yank Your Crank is asking, what is my favorite duck mount? The favorite one we had would probably be my son's wood duck Drake mount. I think we've got 23 or 24 ducks and three geese mounted. I don't know if you caught the Cole Outdoors morning show on would have been, see, today's Saturday. I think it was Thursday morning. He did the name game. He had me go around and show my duck mounts for I forget even who it was that was guessing now. So tired I can't think. And I showed a lot of my mounts. Yeah, I'll show you real quick. See if I can do it on the computer. Yeah, just everything. I got a lot of likes tonight. I appreciate you guys.
I just refreshed the thing. I have my TV on mute.
What's up, I'm Hook? Thank you, sir, for hitting the thumbs up. I was getting ready to show my duck mounts.
166 weights.
Let's see, that's my son's wood duck Drake mount. He's pretty. And then that's my blue goose. My bluegill.
How big is the biggest deer that's on your wall?
I've never had any measured. I've got my first bow kill was a pretty nice 9-pointer, and I've got the rest are I got three regular 8s and a mainframe 8 that's got 2 kickers.
Not bad, not bad.
Thank you. It's a lot of money, but it's several years worth of stuff. So yeah, those bluegill were caught in a farm pond. That first one was 2 pounds 4 ounces. The one in the middle, that was on my very first cast. I was like, all right, here we go. 2 pound 4 ounce bluegill, but it ended up being the very first one I'd caught that day. I had to get those mounted. I walked into the taxidermist and like, yeah, I got some big bluegill. I want to get mounted. And he's like, yeah, I just had a guy bring me in a big bluegill, and it was right on top in his freezer, and he pulled it out. I was like, "Oh, that ain't nothing." And he kind of looked at me funny. And then when I showed him mine, he was like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, the biggest one was 2.4. The second one was right at 2, and the other two was like 114 and 115. But I'd like to have some 3-pound crappie, 3 pound or bigger crappie mounted like that. Maybe one of these days.
How much is it, if you don't mind me asking? I don't know how much taxidermist is. I never got anything done by a taxidermist. How much is a deer mount to get done?
I'm Hook TV. That is Bass Binks. A deer mount is anywhere from 375 on up. There's several different taxidermists around.
Everybody said I'm either in the shower. Majority of people say I'm hotboxing. I'm hooked. Wasn't in the stream very long. My screen on my phone is cracked right by the camera, so that's why it looks like my room is hot box or I'm in a hot, steamy shower. I
Yeah,
don't vape, I don't smoke, I don't smoke weed, none of that. Don't you worry. There's nothing going on here. I can flip the camera around and Grant can even say,
yep, yeah.
there's,
He flipped the camera around earlier to show us his baits. It was clear.
have you seen the new world record whitetail?
No, I haven't.
That thing, whew, that dude, like, it was at the 2019 ATA. That thing is 320 something inches. It is huge.
Huh. Yeah, I might have maybe on Facebook or something. There's a couple of those high fence deer farms close to me, so I'm
Not
used to seeing
sure if it
them.
was killed public or if it was killed high fence, but that thing is, I'll show you. It is. That's
Yeah.
cheaters, drop times.
Yeah, we're still going. We're talking fishing and deer hunting, and yeah, where I work, it's right on the back fence is right on the woods line from some private property for a plant. And I looked out the window before dark, and there was a little 6-pointer come up, and then a pretty nice 8-pointer, but he was small body. I mean, his body wise, he looked like he might have only been like a 2-year-old, but he was a big 8-pointer. Oh man, he's gonna be a good one.
Grant, when you see this buck, this thing is crazy looking. I gotta find it.
Emily must be documenting paperwork at work.
Is it this one? Looks like it, but I'm not sure. Not YouTube. I don't want to watch it.
What's that?
Of course, I click on a link to on an image on Google Images of that buck and takes me to YouTube. That's breaking news.
You trying to look it up or?
Yeah, this might be it. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is it. This is looks like ATA. It was at ATA 2019. That was just. I think it ended today.
Oh, okay.
I think archery trade. Yeah, archery trade ended. Yeah, today. 320 and 5/8 inches.
Wow.
Come on, you slow laptop. Come on, a little bit more down. Now I gotta go up.
I can try to pull it up.
Go
What'd you type in? Just world record whitetail?
up. I haven't pulled up right now. My laptop's just. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Quick. Phone. This is a new world record. I guess it's pending, but
Wow.
yes, these crazy things over here. 320 and 5/8 inches.
Hmm.
Sounds about world record to me. That's a big old buck.
Yeah.
Whatever genetics it has in there, whoa. It came from good genetics.
Yeah. That's what it's all about. That's what them Yankee Crank said he just watches them now. He hadn't been hunting in years. Really, the best buck that I'd seen this year was the one my wife ended up shooting. And when I thought about shooting it with my bow, and I had him at 15 yards and was getting ready to draw back, and I thought, well, he's about what I've got on the wall already, and decided not to shoot him. And then when my wife shot him, I was thinking, man, I might should have shot him because he was better. A lot of times you get ground shrinkage. He was better than what I thought he was. So be exciting to get him back from the taxidermist, get him on the wall.
I haven't seen any big ones in person, but I've gotten like Buddy Hunter. He showed me big ones on his friend's property, and I don't think he put out any trail cams on his property down in southern Ohio. That's where I'm going hunting. I don't know if I'm. He just messaged me earlier today. I mean, me and him talk on a date. Yeah, I can't talk tonight. Me and him talk every day. He's like a little brother to me. He's like 15. And he said, his dad said, we'll see about going down to the cabin. You know, hopefully I see a buck or even a deer in general.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it's been, I don't know, it's been 6 or 7 years since I've shot a buck. I'm not going to shoot one unless I'll mount him. That's just how it is.
even if I Euro mount it,
Actually, the last one I shot with my bow, I've seen 20 or more shots, same exact shot placement, arrows just sticking out about the veins, and stuck him, and he took off running and blood trailed him, and he got into this thicket, and we lost blood, and I never did find him. Yeah, his screen's cracked. That's why it looks all smoked out. She said it looks like something out of Pineapple Express.
If I'm not mistaken, that's another hot box weed joke.
Yeah, it's a movie. Or they
I've heard of Pineapple Express, and I know I've heard that it's a
smoke a lot of weed.
weed strain or something. I don't know. But yeah, like what Grant said, my screen's cracked.
Uh-oh, got another thumbs down. Somebody popped in just to hit a thumbs down. Thank you.
They're drinking haterade.
That's right. Sure, I believe you. Says she doesn't have any personal experience.
What was I gonna say? Biggest buck that I've gotten shown on trail cam is my buddy Nate's. His dad bought new property somewhat south Ohio. It's not south, like past Columbus. But it's south of me. Still considered northern Ohio. But yeah, some big bucks on that property. There's one that has kickers and cheaters, and it's a non-typical. It's huge. It's easily pushing 180, 190 plus inches.
Hmm.
Huge one.
It's a big deer. I mean, Illinois is known for some big deer too, but
Iowa, Ohio. I know Iowa and Ohio is like the two top states that everybody wants to come to
right.
for big deer. Everybody comes and hunts here. I mean, I don't mind people hunting our state. I mean, I don't make rules, but there's been so much people hunting Ohio. It's not even funny. It seems like we don't even have deer anymore, but I mean, that's not true. I can go in the metro parks down by Rocky River now, see deer tracks and all that.
All right, Yankee Crank, have a good night, man. Appreciate you hanging out with us. He's told you bye too, Bass and Binks.
See ya, Chris.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off here too. It's 2:00. I gotta get up in about 6 hours to join Cole for the morning show.
Yeah, I'll probably be sleeping.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me.
All right, see ya, Grant.
All right, man. Have a good night. Everybody else, have a good night. Good night, Emily.
See ya, people on the stream. I'll probably be back down here some other time.
If I'm Hooked TV, if you're still in here, John Mark Butcher, have a good night. There he is. Good night. Have a sweet dreams and a great Sunday, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow. Until next time, have a great day.